Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going over manpower. And so what manpower is essentially is the amount of people in your nation that can be converted into troops. So say I want to go over to this army and recruit some troops. For example, as you can see here, this will cost 1,000 manpower. And so what that means is that for this 1,000 manpower, I will get 1,000 archers. Or for this 1,000 manpower, I get 1,000 people manning the chariots. And so this manpower is critical because if you run out of manpower, you can't recruit more troops or regenerate with your armies, which we will go over later. You might be asking to yourself, if this manpower is really so good, how can I get some more of it? Well, the answer is that you use it. Because every time you conquer a nation, you'll get more pops. And those pops, as you see, directly correlate to manpower. You can see from our 660 pops in our country, you can see that we do have 4,090, but obviously not all of them can just immediately drop whatever they're doing and come be a soldier and abandon everything that's going on. So we don't get completely all of that. And then we get some from our subject states. And so further down in this window, you can see that why there's a maximum and why there's a base manpower. So the base manpower is 115k is because you get a base of 5,000. Surplus grain and capital is plus 10%. Martial education is also plus 10%. And then the speed which manpower recovers by is a plus 5% because of slave draft and plus 6% because of ruler martial. So this is something that is kind of difficult to change but is completely essential. So we're going to another example when I am at war with a nation. As you can see here, my army is about to lose to this smaller army right here. And so let's see what's going to happen. See defeats, and you see that we lost 363 men. And so now what's going to happen up here is you can immediately see that to replenish armies, there's a need for 363 men, and 363 will arrive this month. And so you can see next time the month ticks, the army will completely regenerate to its full power once it stops retreating up there. And so this also applies if, say, we send an army over here to lay siege to their capital. If we unpause here, this army will start to get attrition, and attrition is viewed over here in this map mode right here. As you can see, this little tile right here, as with forts and typical capitals, is pretty good, but if you highlight this, you can see that this is fine to support that army, but tiles like these red ones are not fine. And so what that means, the red ones, you will get attrition on those areas. So what attrition is essentially is a slow decline in the amount of food. As you can see, these guys are now running out of food, indicated by that food icon right there. And once they run out of food, they'll start losing men, and then this will slowly sap your manpower. Now let's pretend that I've been in war for a long time, and I have lost all of my manpower, minus 118,000. We'll just go with 180,000. And now you can see I have 0 manpower. And now let's see if what happens if maybe this smaller army, so I don't completely destroy them. Let's make a new unit. We got a small army. You can see that's now, if we get this army to go engage with this army, you can see that things will definitely change quite a bit. So if we go and engage, you'll see that thing right there. We did one other siege, and now we did just lose that. Once this pop-up will go away. See, now we've been defeated. So we did lose 451 men, and you'll see that only 200 will reach the armies this month. That is because we lost so much manpower that it's going to take longer for maybe men from all the way over here to get all the way to over there, understandably. And so if you run out of manpower, you'll have to wait until the manpower regenerates, and you'll just be going by your regeneration rate, which will be a lot slower. So that's been about it for this quick manpower guide. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.